Hello everyone, this is me Twinkle. I welcome you back to the channel of Next IAS. I'm here again to discuss the headlines of the day from the Hindu newspaper dated May 6, 2022. I hope you guys are doing great. Firstly, make a note that there are no relevant headlines for General Studies Paper 1 today. We'll directly switch to the headlines relevant to General Studies Paper 2 followed by General Studies Paper 3. Now, starting with the General Studies Paper 2 relevant headlines, I want you to take a look on page number 1. This is coming from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that Supreme Court to study if larger bench should hear sedition pleas. Now understand that what is sedition. Take an overview of sedition law, the provisions related to it, and also the constitutionality of the sedition law. Understand the concerns and criticisms and what lies ahead as far as sedition is concerned. Take a look on page number 1 again from the topic of polity and governance. This headline says that panel notifies new Jammu and Kashmir Assembly constituencies. Now, Jammu gets 43 seats and Kashmir gets 47. Now, with this, you need to understand that what is delimitation, because of course this is done by the Delimitation Commission. Also, you need to understand that how this is exactly done and what has the Commission suggested. Also, why is it controversial in Jammu and Kashmir and the way ahead. Now, further, I want you to take a look on page number 1. This is coming from the topic of international relations. The headline says that Modi and Macron agreed to work together to expand relations. Now, you need to know about the key outcomes of recent discussions on a range of bilateral and pressing global issues between India and France. And also, you need to understand about the India-France bilateral relations at the same time. Furthermore, take a look on page number 8. This is coming from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that the status of the Naga peace talks. Understand that why did the Naga insurgency begin and when did the NSCN come into picture exactly. Next, take a look on page number 11 from the topic of judiciary. The headline says that Collegian recommends 2 names for Supreme Court. Understand the criticism against the collegian system and efforts that have been made to address concerns and what lies ahead. Take a look on page number 13. This is coming from the topic of international news. The headline says that NASA climate scientist wins World Food Prize. Now understand and learn the facts related to World Food Prize. Now, going ahead, I want you to take a look on page number 12. This is coming from the topic of economy. The headline says that expert panel will study star rating. Now, you need to know about the front of package labeling, that is FOPL, the need of FOPL, and also the criticisms and concerns related to FOPL and what lies ahead regarding the same. Take a look on page number 13. This is again coming from the topic of economy. The headline says that UN agency in talks with India on wheat procurement. Understand and know about the United Nations World Food Program, that is WFP. The discussions with India on procurement of wheat. Also, how Russia-Ukraine war has exacerbated the global food security situation. Also, what is the present status of India's wheat production. Take a look on page number 14 from the topic of economy. You find this headline that says PMI flags fastest services growth in 5 months. Input costs soar. Now, you need to understand firstly that what is Purchasing Managers Index, that is PMI. How is PMI derived? Also, the recent data in this context and what are its implications for the economy. Now, take a look on page number 14 from the topic of economy. The headline says that war-induced inflation surge set to have forced RBI's hand. Now, understand that what are the causes of recent inflation, outcomes of emergency of cycle meetings of RBI in this particular context. Well, that's all for today's headlines of the day discussion. This is me, Twinkle, signing off. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day ahead. Keep smiling.